kind of success. And I'm going through old Facebook posts from 8 years ago. And I'm working on longer videos because I just passed my 30th anniversary of having a driver's license. And I made a video on that, and I just have to make sure I have enough B-roll for it, driving footage. Because I know that not everyone with a disability, much less everyone with cerebral palsy, has a driver's license. And I just want to talk about how I got mine and how easy or hard it was. And I'm also doing one on shoes and why I like tying shoes. And this video is probably going to be as long as the other videos I'm working on. So here we go. And this first one is about the R-Word campaign. And when I worked for an agency, I used to take people down to self-advocacy meetings once a month for the state group. And what self-advocacy is, it's getting people with developmental disabilities to learn things about their society that keeps them safe and keeps them informed. Like how to ride the bus, or how to make a presentation, how to speak to people, how to introduce yourself to people, and stand up for their rights. We have lots of demonstrations where people are standing up for the rights of Black people, and that's awesome because it's about the same thing. It's keeping minorities safe in their communities. Minorities are pretty much the backbone of the service industry and other industries. So we need everyone in America to be as safe as possible, because any disruption of populations can really mess up food supply lines and your Amazon order and police and fire and bus routes and all these systems that we have in place to make our country work. And we need to have, everyone has to be equally as safe as other groups. There was this campaign about 12 years ago. I don't think it exists anymore, but the R-Word campaign isn't particularly effective because only the people of the disabled community, including myself, realize there's a problem with the word. I'm gonna put the word there, and I'm gonna try not to say it because it's not kind. Why is this word singled out and not moron or idiot, which were also used to classify people like me or people like a varying intellectual disability based on the handy-dandy IQ test and manipulation of the IQ test, where they do have old classifications like idiot and moron. They should really throw that out because it's just a harmful label. They should just have low average, just not have an actual label for that. People with disabilities don't have the clout that the Black Lives Matter movement does, but I like it. I like the Black Lives Matter because it's important. Everyone knows better than the utter the R-Word. One of the self-advocates I know postulated that the only person who would wear a "say no to the R-Word" shirt is a person who would feel demeaned by that word. One time in self-advocacy meeting, one of the leaders of the group, person who's not disabled, they said, "Why don't you have a shirt that says, say no to the R-Word?" And I'm not gonna wear that shirt because even though I'm of average intelligence, my speech and the way I walk outs me as an R-Word person. There's too much of that going around where I used to work with people at job sites. They would have cleaning jobs or just helpful jobs that they wouldn't have to assign a non-disabled worker to do. Some of the workers were just cruel to the people I work with. Because I had to supervise and I had to go from damage control or just helping the person do their required tasks or be safe at work. These people some of them were good, but some of them were petty. So, and they even called me an R-word. And that's neither here nor there because I have things that I can fall back on because I have college degrees and the people who were essentially picking on me do not have college degrees. They just don't know what to make him as me. I felt worse for my clients. The saying that went to the R-word shirt is stupid because a person who would wear that will immediately feel demeaned because an onlooker would be forced to subjugate that person wearing the shirt because they don't know what it means. And they would see the person in the shirt and their mind would go click, oh, you're an R-word. And that's not really self-advocacy. Outing your people as the thing that shouldn't define them, but no one should be outed like that. All of us are people. I would rather have them wear a shirt that says, I'm a person too, because obviously they're a person too. All of us are people too. It opens up a better conversation where they can talk about differences in a way that says, I'm different in this way, but I'm also a person too. Talk to me, get to know me, and if they had to wear any shirt or make any sign about wanting to be included in our society, I'm a person too is much better than saying no to the R-word because it automatically gets people in the door and into that conversation. The people who would really engage on my clients would really learn something and it would be a nice learning teachable moment. Like, subscribe, and comment, and have a good day.